And we're back. Howdy y'all, this is Ethan Monreal back at it again with more Dream Daddy, and last time we were here, we were invited to the neighborhood cookout and started formally introducing ourselves to our potential love interest. We talked to Robert and Brian, and learned that our daughter gets along pretty well with Brian's daughter, so that's pretty neat. This time around, we're going to continue our introductions, and things are going to move forward with the plot, so let's get into it. So we are going to talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try to compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place, and to try to make something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening here. So, you have an option here. You can actually... You'll get little bits of different dialogue depending on who you talk to. I'm going to actually talk to Craig because... I don't know, should I? Let's listen into Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but, I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. Look, if I showed you the Matisse and then did I pronounce that right? Let's go with Matisse. And then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? Dude, I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it.
I don't know.
Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. And, okay, so I'm gonna say, well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Thumbs up. That's Magritte. I don't know how to pronounce that either. I'm a fucking pleb. Alright. Right, art, sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked is if you liked the Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick and creamy and pasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that is all the way above my head right now. Me too.
Hey.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that is awesome.
Oh.
Wait, just one minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. Well, I get really fired up about art stuff. Von Ray, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody here has been super friendly.
Oh.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Oh.
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Oh my god, what are you, Matt? Oh my god, what is this? Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Oh.
Hey, Von Ray, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmen and Sita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Ah.
Yup. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
What?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking?
Ah.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Bonray, this is my son Ernest. Hello? Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. ... Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah? Good for you.
Oh.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he certainly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See, that right there? You can't say that. Well, my kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept that, as dads, we've become the machine that we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids might think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you are doomed. Hey, Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Hey.
Well, don't let us eat up your time, Bonray. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. You know, oh man, that was like a solid 9 minutes of reading or something. Good lord. Again, I have to say, can we get to the part where we all have sex now, please? But sadly, it's not that type of game, which isn't bad. It's still cute. I like this game, but if you're expecting to see dick being slung everywhere, it's not happening. But anyway, and without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, and begins to get to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grillmanship I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Bonray, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
Hey.
He's ungrill-leavable.
Bro.
I tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it is so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey, yeah.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook? Dadbook?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, it's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes way over my head. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly, and we all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, to be real, as long as I got food inside me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this was a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. The silver linings get you through the other side, to the other side. We ate Rockenbergs today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Oh.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Looks like no one was really into the cauliflower. So, any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. And make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, well, do you have any plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I guess I'll find something else to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for. Kiddo, I am tapped out. But the sun hasn't even gone down yet. I still have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with the celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although, if I think I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just making bread Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman has just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of the time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glanced at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case, I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of oh my god, I just said socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, so now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle text reminder. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going, or who she was even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know that you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. Oh, I'm so glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Ugh.
Yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm fucking furious. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? So, I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be having to give me a curfew in the first place. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices from now on. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you some space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team McDad. Team McDad. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes for me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you. Sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Dad.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. So, this is a pretty cute thing you can do. As far as I know, this doesn't really affect that much. or really anything. No one really has any concrete answers for what this is about. Also, I'm going to go ahead and apologize. I've been pretty much just sticking to reading this part because I want to get this done. Because I've recorded this several times, and it ended up taking me like 30 minutes to get to this part because I kept fucking joking around. And talking about how much I wanted to have sex with everyone. But anyway, so let's see. On a Friday night, you are most likely to sleep. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? I would take probably nothing because I have very well-honed survival skills. What are my turn-ons? Oh man, it's a cross between strong dad arms and street smarts. I'm gonna go with street smarts. What did you want to be when you grew up? So, honestly, probably a good father. What's your favorite movie genre? Honestly, the only thing I like here is romantic comedies, so we're gonna smash that like. What's our ideal date? Probably either a nap, or honestly, geocaching seems pretty fun. Let's go with a nap though. What do you never leave home without? So, this is very real. I frequently forget my keys, wallet, and phone at home sometimes. I spend a lot of time thinking about, to be real, conspiracy theories and potential ends of the world, so we're gonna go with conspiracy theories. And now our profile is complete! See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that actually was kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here and just look at people's profiles.
Yeah.
You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
And so now we are finally done with the frickin' intro. It took 4 or 5 parts, I don't even remember, but now this is the actual meat and potatoes of the game, or as I like to say, the dick and butts of the game, because this is where we start getting close and intimate with the dads of our choice. You can go on up to 2 dates with all of the dads, and then after the second date, you have to focus solely on that dad, so it's kind of like coming out on top, where the first 2 dates you can do with all of the characters, but anything past that, you have to buckle down and focus on one person. So, like I said, we are probably going to do Matt and Robert first, and I'm going to alternate between them. I'm also pretty interested in doing Craig. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, dude. Like, if I do this, I have to be updating, like, really regularly. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, if y'all have a preference for who I do first, here, I'll give you 3 choices. We can do Matt, Robert, or Craig first. Pick one of those, say who you'd prefer me to do first on the comment, and again, in the comments, not the comment. And I will alternate between doing those, but y'all will get the choice of who I do first. Sound legit? Alright, in the meantime, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you got this far. I promise I'm going to be a little bit more interesting in the future parts. I just wanted to burn through this because this part just ended up taking a lot of time and it's already almost 25 minutes in. So, anyway, I'm going to catch you nerds later. Thanks for watching and bye. So, did anyone else get real fucked up, like, when they would sneak and, like, look at gay shit on, like, YouTube or maybe TV if your parents had cable or satellite, like, if you could see a show with gay people in it, and be like, okay, this person came out, and then, like, a few episodes later, they, like, have this amazing dating life in this friend circle, and they have, like, a love interest immediately, and then, like, I was like, okay, I'm out now, like, where's the dick at? Basically, and it didn't work that way. It didn't work that way at all, and I was a little bit